All right, today I'm going to be cutting down some trees. First things first, I'm going to let the chickens out, let them roam. Hey chickens, you guys ready to come out? You guys are ready. There you go. Enjoy. Today I'm going to be cutting down some trees for future power lines to go out to where we plan on building our home. What the power company has done is I got a hold of them. They came out here and they staked out where all their poles are going to be. So this is a pole here. Basically it's this pole. We're going to shift it over here, and then it's going to get a guy wire to that stake, and it's going to get a guy wire back to this stake. So the power's coming in to this pole, and then from here it's going to go straight that direction, in between the cedar tree and that other tree, and we have to clear 15 feet on each side for a right-of-way for the power. So what we got to do is we got to cut down, there's probably at least 3 to 4 trees right here that we got to cut down, and then along the lane back to the pond there's trees we're going to have to cut down there. So let's get started. All right, here we are out here looking back the other direction. So here's where they're setting a pole, and straight in line over that way is the way the wires are going to run. And there's only one anchor here. It's going to be over here at this stake over here. They're just bisected the angle of this as it turns. So this is just one anchor. The one up there has 2 anchors. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead. I got to clear this bunch of trees because they're within 15 feet of this pole. Okay, I'm going to be using the Tordon RTU again. I used this when I cut the trees off the dam to the pond, and it worked really good. I didn't have any sprouts come back off of those trees. And this is a walnut tree, and it definitely will sprout back if I don't do anything. So all we're going to do is just spray this stuff on the stump. It's going to suck in, it's, you know, like soak into that fresh cut, and it'll definitely make sure that it dies and won't come back. That's when I want to run. There she goes. Good. All right. Now we're going to carry this brush over toward the wood chipper. So what I did is I laid down a wide branch and just started stacking branches on top of it. Just drag them all. Where I want them. All right, we're gonna go ahead and fell this cedar tree. I'm gonna probably cut it off somewhere in this height. It's just turning from a tree and it'll be a fence post. And of course, since I gotta cut down some trees, there's always gotta be one of these locust trees. Look at these locust trees, are my bane on this property. I hate them. They're awful to mess with, and you sure don't want to drop them anywhere where you're gonna drive a vehicle. So luckily I only got one to cut down. I better get to it. You know, just last night we went shopping for trees. Actually, went to the home improvement stores, looked around for trees, and I actually saw locust trees for sale. Some even had thorns on them, and they were for sale. I couldn't believe it. These things are terrible. I don't even know why anybody would buy one. Okay, I've got all the trees down. I still got to cut some of them into firewood and haul off some of the brush. You can see we got a clear line from here to the first pole. Right here we cut down this locust tree and this cedar tree and a few other little trees. I'm just gonna pile this, cut this all up and pile it into a big brush pile, and I'll probably throw most of the other trees on there too, just to help burn all these thorns, and so that I don't get these in a tractor tire or something. So I'm just gonna try to just pile all this up and burn them. That is legal out here in the country. That I can't do that in town, but that's something that we can do out here. Now from this second pole, just past this hog hooch out here, on the other side of it is where the third pole is going to be, and it's going to be about 15 feet off from the orchard. So I got to just make sure that I keep the orchard trimmed, or they'll come through here and they'll cut my fruit trees up. So I just got to try to keep those fruit trees trimmed up and keep them low so that they're not around the power lines.